Ryazan refinery loses half its capacity after Ukrainian drone attack. Turkish president constantly being invited to Kyiv, but no plans of such visit for now. And US ambassador to NATO declares upcoming wave of military aid packages for Ukraine. The latest news next. A series of statements about new military aid packages for Ukraine from various countries under NATO's prioritized Ukraine recruitments list mechanism will be made soon, US Ambassador to NATO Matthew Tucker has said, reported by Reuters. The statement follows news that the Netherlands, under the PURL initiative, has prepared an aid package for Ukraine that includes components and missiles for the Patriot air defense system.
The Dutch are just the first of many. You're going to see a series of announcements in the coming weeks.
Tucker added that these developments will be implemented rapidly. We will see it moving very quickly, certainly in the coming weeks, but some even sooner than that. We are moving as fast as possible, the ambassador added. A Turkish media outlet reported that the president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, would visit Kyiv in the coming days at the invitation of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. However, Ambassador Nariman Jalal has stated that this information is not accurate. Reported by Turkey Gazetesi news agency citing Ukrainian ambassador to Ankara Nariman Jalal, and reported by Jalal in a comment to Ukrainska Pravda.
Ukrainian ambassador to Ankara, Nariman Jalal, announced that President Erdogan would soon visit Kyiv, and one of the main topics of discussion will be the ratification of the free trade agreement.
The talks are also expected to cover Ankara's efforts towards a peaceful resolution of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine. Updated later in a comment to Ukrainska Pravda, Jalal stated that the information was not accurate.
The Turkish media outlet, to put it mildly, distorted the information. Note they don't provide a source where I allegedly said this. They don't give a quote, they simply claim I made the statement.
Jalal added that both he personally and the entire embassy of Ukraine in Turkey are working to arrange a visit by Erdogan to Ukraine at the invitation of President Zelensky. In particular, he personally conveyed the invitation once again via Turkey's Minister of Trade, whom he met on the 4th of August.
But at this time, there is no information suggesting that such a visit by Erdogan to Ukraine is possible in the coming days.
Following 3 rounds of talks in Istanbul, Erdogan expressed optimism that Ukraine and Russia would soon hold further negotiations aimed at ending the war. The Ryazan oil refinery, owned by the Russian state company Rosneft, has been operating at only 48% of its usual capacity since the 2nd of August, following a Ukrainian drone attack, reported by Reuters, citing 3 sources in the oil refining industry. The sources stated that the Ryazan refinery had shut down 2 main crude distillation units, CDU-3, 8,600 tons per day, and CDU-4, 11,400 tons per day, as a result of the drone attack. The plant is only operating its CDU-6 units, capable of processing 23,200 tons of crude oil per day, which is roughly 48% of the facility's total capacity.
Last year, the refinery processed 13.1 million tons of crude oil, produced 2.3 million tons of motor gasoline, 3.4 million tons of diesel, 4.2 million tons of fuel oil, and 1.0 million tons of jet, according to industry sources.
Unknown drones attacked the Tatsinskaya railway station in the Rostov region on the night of Tuesday, August 5th, according to Russian Telegram channels. Eyewitnesses reported that a fire broke out at the site as a result of the attack. Locals say they saw at least 6 unknown drones, which Russian air defense systems attempted to intercept. The Russian media outlet Astra conducted geolocation of footage posted by eyewitnesses on social networks and confirmed that the videos were indeed filmed at the Tatsinskaya station in the Rostov region. This is evidenced by the distinctive red water tower. The images also show a local grain elevator located near the fire. According to open data, this logistics center handles the transportation of products from an oil depot as well as the loading of grain from the adjacent elevator. On July 29th, unknown drones attacked the town of Salsk in the Rostov region. The attack disrupted train traffic and caused a fire on a freight train. It was reported that the glass into passenger train cars on the Novokuznetsk-Kislovodsk route was damaged. Russians are trying to strengthen their air defense system amid regular drone attacks targeting sites in Moscow and the surrounding region. To this end, they are building dozens of new air defense positions, according to Настоящее время. The outlet reports that the new air defense positions are being constructed along the Central Ring Road and the small concrete ring that runs parallel to it, both circular highways located roughly 50 kilometers from Moscow. Interestingly, this road was originally built during Soviet times to transport missiles to the capital's air defense systems. Journalists note that the new air defense positions in the Moscow region often appear near old Soviet sites from the so-called Small Air Defense Ring, which during the Cold War was designed to protect Moscow from NATO airstrikes using S-25 Barracuda systems. In particular, more than 15 new Panzer air defense positions have been identified. They are located in several areas. Satellite images suggest that Russian forces are essentially recreating the Soviet-era small air defense ring around Moscow, a system that was never fully utilized during the Cold War. That's all for today. Thanks for watching this video. Support Ukraine, like and subscribe.